And we just started ban. CLG dropping the first ban of Riven once again.
Alright, so we're not going to see Riven in this game. No big surprise there. TD is known for playing Riven either as their jungler or top.
Twisted Fate comes as a second ban from TD. So TF again, pretty annoying hero to play against. He's got a 2-second stun and a 5-second cooldown. Pretty powerful, as well as a very strong AoE clear, and of course the global ganks. Who doesn't remember the global ganks? And I think here we go. First ban from TD is going to happen right now, since their first pick, so CLG going to look to have the counter pick as last pick.
And I do agree, it's going to be interesting to see if they go after that Nocturne or if they want to try to first pick it. So there's Kog'Maw eliminated. That's always a good ban.
I'm actually very surprised that TD did not pick Cassiopeia last game. It was not banned, it was not picked, it was just left out in the dust to forget.
And isn't that that's one of Paradoxical's better champions?
That is Paradoxical's favorite champion and main champion, and he's known to be very good at her. So that kind of surprises me. I can't believe I just thought of it right now, but it's surprising.
Well, maybe we'll get to see it this game if it's not banned. There is the Shen ban, wasn't banned in chat beforehand, so going to be taken out very quickly here. Morgana, the next ban from CLG. They just do not want to see Paradoxical on Morgana.
Morgana, the Black Shield, such a nuisance. She's one of the hardest heroes to gank in the game. Anything you throw at her, just spell shield it and it's okay. It's almost like Gangplank Oranges, just oranges, and it's K.
And the next ban coming out from TD is Ahri. So they actually get rid of the Ahri and not the Nocturne. I'm wondering if they're going to pick it here or let Saint have it again.
Dun dun dun. Ahri, yeah. Ahri, even after 5 DCs, it's such a long DC time, she's still a major factor in the game, so they want to get rid of it. Very powerful hero. True damage mage as well, so nothing to scoff at.
And the first pick is on the Nocturne.
I knew it. I knew it. And I'm guessing a support's gonna come out from CLG. Like actually no, any pick they make right now would be very viable, but I doubt they'll go for their AP carry right now. I think they want to let Zion Spartan play Irelia again, because they did have an easy time dealing with her with those ganks, but maybe not. Oh, Urgot such a strong lane, so much damage.
Yeah, and they were doing a great job bursting on the Zig last game with the Graves, so I don't think it's going to get any easier for that bottom lane this time.
Yeah, and one of the most important things of Urgot is the fact that anytime Urgot past level 6, Urgot's ganks with the jungler are going to be almost a guaranteed kill. There's almost no support that can escape that, no carry that can escape that. It's very powerful ganks, and TDs, and I look to pick here Kennen, take it away from Hotshot or not. No, they're going to go with Graves. I'm guessing a Graves Taric. I should stop guessing. I just can't get it right after the first one.
They're going to continually troll you as long as you say anything before lock-ins. It's just the way it works.
Graves Soraka, so Graves Soraka, that armor buff, one of the best things to do against Urgot. Every time he locks on somebody and starts spamming acid hunters, All she needs to do is heal them once, and then that plus 100, I believe, right now. 100 armor is going to keep them alive through the entire duration of Urgot's spell combo. So, and Graves being naturally tanky with his passive, gonna be pretty good. CLG may go with Shyvana right now. Shyvana does very well with a team that has heavy CC. Urgot, Janek bring just that, so this will be a good pick from CLG, especially since Shyvana can out-damage Nocturne and does very well against Soraka, because Soraka usually does not die to purely physical damage. Instead dies a mix of magical and physical, which is just what Shyvana does, as well as having armor reduction. And Urgot has armor reduction as well. And CLG taking away Paradoxical's Cassia right now.
Yeah, interesting choice there. Possibly knowing that that was going to be what he went for. Now that they've got Cannon grabbed, and I wonder who they're going to take for their AP.
Now, CLG is purple side. So they could give Cassiopeia a level 1 blue buff with the help of Urgot Janna, which should be quite easily. Will they do that? Probably not. That's just my imagination kicking in. Being trolled a little by Pixel. Ooh, Nidalee. Taking away hotshots, Nidalee.
Interesting. And I'm assuming that Kennen is going to lock in here, so we'll see possibly a Kennen mid, or I mean, we could have a Nidalee mid. You don't see it a lot, but it works.
I am guessing it's Nidalee top. Zion Spartan plays Nidalee. And Nidalee most likely AD, because they need somebody to be up front, just be able to tank quite a bit, and AD Nidalee gets very hard to kill as the game progresses, and especially if she gets ahead. So Nidalee is not a bad pick, and I like how TD's team comp doesn't have much CC, and then they picked up Kennen to basically seal the deal in terms of locking down CLG. But I mean, on the downside of it, Kennen is faced against Shyvana, Urgot, and Janna. 3 displacement moves that could easily nullify his ultimate. And are we gonna see a Tryndamere pick? No. Okay, this is very interesting. Yorick top lane. Yorick, I know, is one of the most hated heroes to play against, at least for me and for everybody I know that plays top lane, because it's a nightmare. He's called Nocturne's the Eternal Nightmare, but I think that title should be going to Yorick, because he just spams ghouls endlessly, is so tanky, so hard to kill, does so much damage, just generally annoying. And the whole strategy of going Yorick is to have him coupled with Cassiopeia, so Yorick Cassio can easily take down all of TD's team, so it's going to be an interesting lane to see, but I'm going to have to give the edge to Yorick before level 6, but after it, I think Nidalee definitely has the edge.
Alright, and so we've got everybody locked in here. Do we actually have, is that Revive on Nintendo? Changes to Flash. Alright, just making sure. Kind of figured he'd want to troll us, but you never know. Alrighty, so here we are getting ready to go into game 2 here. First game did go to CLG, even though they had pretty much constant disconnects from Big Fat LP.
Now I like, okay, CLG is purple side, correct? Yes, they're second pick, so CLG purple side, which means Shyvana always starts with blue buff. Now Shyvana is carrying exhaust, and so is Yorick, who's going to be going top lane, which means that if she starts red buff and starts with boots, she's going to be moving extremely fast with her burnout and Janna's passive. they could easily first blood Nidalee with the double exhaust, red buff slow, and the Yorick slow. So I'm expecting an aggression from Saint Vicious and Hotshot onto Nidalee before level 2. But I mean, that's only if they can pull the gank off, avoiding Nidalee traps, which she'll most likely start with, and set him up to provide some sort of defense for her lane.
Alrighty, well, as we head into game here, I'm going to go ahead and run a commercial, and we will get started with game number 2 here. CLG could close it up here, or maybe TD can come back and force a game 3. I would love to see a game 3. Don't normally root for one team or the other, but it's always fun to see a match go to the actual full best of 3.
Yeah, and ganks, in terms of powerful ganks, the edge definitely going to Nocturne. Extremely powerful ganks, but his lanes do lack CC for the exception of middle lane, so I'm not too sure how he's going to be able to pull it off. He's going to have to be a bit of a wizard to try and pull ganks on bot lane, especially because Graves Soraka offers no forms of crowd control aside from her exhaust. So it's going to be quite an interesting game to play, and every game is basically skill based, not on counter picks and all that. So it looks like the chat wants K-pop. Everybody loves some K-pop, some bubble pop.
Not ever from my computer.
No. Alright, we're jumping into the game again. This time, Chaucer opting to go for a Clairvoyance, unlike last game, which he went with Exhaust. So they're going to be able to map out Nocturne, which it seems to be very common for teams to take Clairvoyance against Nocturne. Try to keep a tab on him because he can get out of hand and pull some crazy ganks unlike ever seen before.
And do you think we'll see a level 1 team fight from anybody here?
I doubt it. No team has any actual CC. No team has CC in the early levels. It's actually quite a CC-less game, if you will, if that's a thing.
Welcome.
Yeah, of course, Shyvana started with boots. And let's see, what's she rocking? Shyvana has... Yeah, no, well, she's just got AD. She's got a bit of attack damage early, so she is gonna be doing a lot of damage and ganking top level 1, of course. But Nidalee expecting the gank and is carefully trapping the Tribush. She's gonna be making sure that Shyvana doesn't catch her off guard. Ooh, am I seeing correctly? I think they're doing a 2v1. I think they're putting Yorick down to do a 2v1.
Looks like it. That'd be interesting here to see how that works out for him.
I think he needs blue buff to fight level 1, most definitely. Maybe Cass and Yorick can do it. They're just taking wolves while top lane takes top golems, and they are gonna move to blue buff. Okay, this will be fun. No one has teleport, so moving around the map's gonna be a lot harder.
Looks like they will give blue buff to Yorick here to help him out a lot. And Saint Vicious getting the red.
They give it to actually Cassiopeia.
Oh, she Cassio got it. I didn't see that.
I don't know if that's a mistake or not. I can't tell. Can Yorick 2v1? That is a question. I don't think he can. Not this early, not against Soraka. And he's getting a lot of aggression, and Soraka Graves knows he can be this aggressive. Oh, and it's unfortunate for Zion Spartan since he's not rocking too much armor runes, so he's gonna be eating up those acid hunters and taking a lot of damage from them. If TD doesn't react quick enough to this, they could start to fall behind. Meanwhile, Saint Vicious going for the race for the steal on Wolves. Are they gonna do a level 1 a level 3 tower dive on Italy? It looks like it. It's a 3-on-1. Urgot needs to be aggressive on this. They have exhausts. They have heals. Is it gonna happen? No, she flashes away.
Flash right past Saint Vicious. Good job there.
I think he could have followed up. I think he most definitely could have followed up for that. Having exhaust, burnout, red buff, and Janna in position, that could have definitely been the kill, in my opinion. But I think they didn't go through with it because they didn't know the position of Nocturne.
Yeah, Nocturne going past a ward now, so they will know he's there.
Meanwhile, down bottom, Yorick getting Paradise lane. There's nobody to fight against. CSing as best he can, not missing anything. Shyvana catches out Nocturne. Is he gonna go down? The spits from Cassio gets the kill.
Good job there. Using the flash to pick up the kill. And that's not somebody you want to see an early kill onto.
Oh, that is absolutely detrimental for Kennen now because Cassio now got a refresh on Blue Box. And that was a very big mistake from Nocturne. He should not be invading against Shyvana, who's not only stronger than him by herself, but she's also carrying exhaust, so... And especially against Cassio, with the ability to chase down early very easily. Oh, that is not the lane Kennen wants to be in now. That's a refreshed blue buff Cassio. That's not gonna be fun. Meanwhile, down bottom, the swaps come out from the lanes. Nidalee going bottom, trapping the area, making sure no one's in the bushes catches her off guard, while top lane, TD switched out Nidalee and put in Soraka Graves up top. Urgot going down bottom, trying to 1v1. So Nidalee and Janice should be going back and help double lift out.
Yeah, mid lane, pretty much like you predicted, just not going well for Kennen anymore. Going to be hard to CS here. Cassio being all over the place. And they did the lane swap right back. Double lift now at bottom, hot shot up the top.
What needs to happen here though is Nocturne needs to recognize that he fed Cassiopeia and needs to assist his mid lane. So he needs to be searching for a quick level 6 and ganking middle ASAP, because that's going to be an easy kill on Cassio while her flash is down. So he needs to move and get quick level 6 and make plays happen with the ultimate, because that's how you start snowballing on Nocturne, and that's how they do it. Meanwhile, Shyvana going for a heart of gold. Early heart of gold. Not sure why. She must be doing randomins. Are they going to do this? Can they? With Cassio with blue buff, they sure can.
Yep, they're going to have Janna coming in just to add the shield to this, but Dragon should fall pretty easily here. It's a very early Dragon, 6 minutes and 30 seconds here for CLG. TD is just now going to figure out it happened.
6-minute Dragon with no life steal, no armor items, no attack damage items. All due to Cassiopeia having the kill on Nocturne. So let's try to get over the fact that that happened and just try to see how we can have a clean, even game now.
Yeah, and it looks like they've done the lane swap again. They really do not want to let Hotshot 2v1. He's been doing a very good job. Zion Spartan pushing him into the turret here. And see, I think TD is thinking they're going to win these lanes if they can keep, you know, the normal lane lineup set, but we're losing that 2v1 hotshot pretty bad. A lot of damage going out onto Pixel here. Lands the silence.
Exhaust comes out. Graves can't do much here. He's gonna take a lot. Oh, flashes onto Soraka. Gets the kill.
Wow, great job by Double Lift there. Now Zig in trouble too. He's able to land another poison. This could be it. Oh, the heal bait. Double Lift in trouble here.
Yeah, outplayed. Oh my god.
And Chaucer's going to go
kill.
down as well.
Double kill.
Double kill for Graves.
Stellar play by Graves with the exceptional heal bait. Gets double lift, gets the greedy Janna. That's what they needed. But there's still about almost it's actually 2.5k gold difference from Dragon and CS wise, so not looking too hot for TD right now.
No, unfortunately. Now Zion Spartan doing a lot of damage, but yeah, here comes Saint Vicious. This is not nearly as good as it originally looked. They have 2 exhausts as well. But Zion Spartan able to get out. That incredible mobility from Nidalee really paying off there.
Yeah, and that's exactly the reason why I ban Nidalee every time I play solo queue. It's the most annoying lane to gank, especially since Yorick and Shyvana offer no CC whatsoever. A minor slow does not constitute a CC.
Big damage there from Double Lift onto Zig. The heal helping out though.
Yeah, the Soraka heal actually giving a bonus of 85 armor to Graves, making sure he can survive all that damage, which is huge damage. I think Graves will surely go down here. Silence, 2 more Acid Hunters. And he's
Oh,
dead.
and he does fall. Not quite able to get far enough away. Great pursuit by Double Lift, not giving up, realizing you just need 1 more Acid Hunter to end this.
RoG being a prominent AD carry pick right now. He's not really considered an AD carry. He's more of a, you can think of him more of a ranged bruiser in terms of what RoG does, because he usually builds very tanky with a Frozen Heart, Brutalizer, and Guardian's Angel. He becomes a very hard target to kill, dealing massive amounts of damage as well as offering the utility from his slow and ultimate. The ultimate actually, rank 3, gives him over 100 armor and MR for 3 seconds after activation, so those are kind of extremely high values.
Yeah, it looks like top is really going back and forth, both CSing decently here, but Hotshot is a little bit ahead of Zion Spartan. Down at mid lane, we've got Kennen on 79 and 87. That's the idea. And Zion going in there for some harass, but not able to do quite enough. Hotshot just kind of backing off here.
Now Nocturne's level 6, and he's actually level 8 by now. He already has Paranoia, which is his ultimate, and he hasn't used it yet. He has not pulled the gank off. I'm really wanting to see what happens. I think he's going to do it for top lane, but top is warded by Hotshot. Meanwhile, the river is warded, so they know Nocturne is in the river right now, looking for a gank at the top or middle. But I don't think he's going to be able to pull it off.
You can say Hotshot pushing pretty aggressively there for knowing Nocturne's in the area.
Yeah,
Should've
and
seen
now
him
he
coming
just
in with that
backs
ward.
off. I think they're going to dive this Graves. Does he have heal? No, he doesn't have flash. They're waiting for Urgot to push the lane and then go for the tower dive. Oh, it lands the acid hunter. And knocks him
Down.
again.
And at mid here we see a tank onto Big He's going to go down. So we see Double Lift picking up another kill, and then Tendu go down to Ignite. No, he gets out with 11 health.
And 11 health.
Oh, but the switch onto Pixel here, he's in trouble now. Burning the flash. This is going to be a lot of damage. Depends on how long they want to tank the turret as to whether or not they'll take him down. And he falls there. Good job by Double Lift. Good follow-up. And great job from Saint tanking the turret there.
Great plays by Double Lift on RoG. Really doing a very good job. And Nida's gonna try and come in for a kill. I don't think she can do this. Even though double is out of mana, I
No,
don't
it's a
think she has
3-on-1.
tank.
Zion Spartan in trouble here.
She is not tanking enough to sustain him through. Oh, he's actually staying in the tower. Too bad Urgot's out of mana, or else she would have gone down easily. Let's see, CS wise. Before CS wise, let's see gold wise. And Nocturne against Shyvana. Shyvana is actually 400 gold ahead of Nocturne because she has a gold for 5. And they managed to pick up Dragon Cell, as well as more assists, so she's going to be slightly ahead of him. Soraka versus Janna. Janna, 1400 gold ahead. That is a huge difference. That could mean that Janna is either running gold per 5 runes, or she's just doing an excellent job. And I think it's a bit of both. She does have 4 assists in the kill. And then top lane, Yorick's winning by 700 gold. Middle lane, Cassio's almost even. So CLG really putting up a good lead early. I think that's mostly followed up by the Dragon, which they're going to go for right now.
Yep, and TD responding, but I don't know if it'll be in time. It is a 4-on-4 here, so we'll see what they can do.
Let's see who can smite it. CLG gets the smite. Cassio goes down. Cannon being focused, gets the heal from Soraka. Swap.
Good swap there from double.
Yes.
Cannon will certainly go down.
Goes down immediately. Urgot saved by Janna.
Great ult there from Janna. Chowster is earning his pay today.
Oh,
Double is in a little bit of trouble.
down.
Zion Spartan does
That
go down, but Zion
worth
Spartan
it for
falls as
him.
well. Yeah, totally not worth it.
The engage is not worth it, but him going back to kill Urgot was worth it because he did get a spree off it just for his own death. But having engaged that, not the best idea. Chowster doing exceptional these 2 games. Doing really a great job supporting his team, keeping them alive, and just CCing everybody.
And trying to do damage on the hotshot here, but he is just putting way more damage onto Zig.
Meanwhile, bottom CLG steals the red buff, knew the timer, secures the buff, so denying CS from Nocturne, who opted to not go for gold for 5 items. So a bit of aggression going on to Hotshot. The dual exhaust come out. He just manages to Q away and just crawl out of there back to where he came from.
Yep, and they do give the blue to Urgot there. That'll help him out. He's pretty much able to spam all of his abilities now, and that's going to be a lot of damage. They are doing a gank on the Hotshot. Oh, missing the ult is Zig. That hurt him. That could have finished Hotshot there.
Even then, I don't think that ultimate would have killed him because his passive makes him tankier the more he has out, and at that point he had about 3 ghouls out, which I think translates to 6% reduced damage or something like that. So he's quite a beefy guy. So
Yeah, also,
that
Zig doesn't
ultimate
have
may
a lot
not-
of damage items yet.
Yeah, he's actually gonna go for big O's right now, so he's lacking in damage quite a bit.
So trying to trade turrets here, an inner turret for team. Beneficial, but Saint going right in with the ultimate there.
Trying to scare them out of the tower. He just doesn't want them in the tower. Nida's gonna turn back on it. The clone from Yorick goes down to double heals, focusing Nidalee. Can she get her? Almost. Her heal comes out. Graves forced to dash away while Shyvana just escapes with just a hair. And now,
I don't know how everybody got out of that one. Hotshot can keep him slow. Yeah. Big Fat LP's gonna drop some damage here.
they're chasing Graves. Graves is he cannot dash.
Flashes.
Will they-
and then
lowers
finally gets
the
enough
flash
mana for his
now.
dash.
Cannon coming up top, gonna get spotted. This is not gonna be a good engage for him. It is not worth it to kill that Yorick. Cannot kill Cassiopeia either. This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea.
And yeah, Cannon gonna go down. Probably not able to take either of them.
Unstoppable.
The thing about doing that is that with Yorick around, Kennon's shurikens are not going to be able to reach Cassiopeia. His ghouls are going to block them, so then his damage is reduced by one spell. One of the spell he's maxing, so his most important spell is not going to hit Cassie except one time. So that is not very good, especially since Cassie is 5-0, and 17 minutes in, manages to put out a Rylai's, a needlessly large rod, as well as a Doran's ring, sword shoes, and the Doran's ring, so an Amtome. So Cassiopeia extremely powerful right now, and if she gets ulted by Yorick at any time, she's gonna be able to take down the entire team by herself, I think.
Yeah, I don't see how TD can really work in a team fight here. There's just too many ults and too much damage coming out quickly from CLG, and then on top of that, they're fairly tanky if they try to go for a long fight.
And Chouse are picking up the oracles. They're trying to take advantage of their current lead and remove all map control from TD. Well, they're gonna steal this blue buff. Will the fight break out? I don't think TD can fight this. Are they gonna go in this? I don't think that's a good idea. He opts not to. Soraka gets knocked out. He's gonna go down. Good spot by RoG.
Paradox are going to get out. Kennen just a little bit too fast there, but they were able to take the support down pretty quickly, and this should allow them to Baron if they want to. Maybe
I don't think they could. They can definitely do it, but Cassie doesn't have blue buff, so it's somewhat risky.
I think trying to bait here.
Are they going for it? They know somebody's there watching. So I think they're baiting there. But Nidalee will spot them from top side. And she does.
I'm going to try to go after him there, but yeah. Nidalee saw them too early. Coming to defend them with the turret. TD's going to have to just fall back here.
Gold difference of about almost 9k for CLG. Exhaust goes out. Exhaust, silence on Shyvana. Dragon is up. CLG definitely looking to make a play on it. Urgot's swap is about to come up in about 15 seconds, so a play is going to be happening there, and most likely somebody's going to die. Well, Knock does not have ultimate.
Yeah, and looks like this turret should go down pretty easily. They're about to lose the wave, but they'll take the turret.
Now the gold difference is 10k, 8 kills ahead, 3 towers, 2 dragons.
Yeah, CLG just putting on a show here.
And Shyvana gonna go ahead and take the dragon right now for herself. Increase that gold difference by 1,000 gold. Just keeping no mercy rule against TD basically. They're going all out. I think it may be retribution for having to deal with a DC level 1 from Ahri. You could say that. Let's say that.
Yeah, and TD did continue to play pretty much full force even after the DC, which, you know, as we said, in an event like this, most teams just want to win. They want to get their trip to San Francisco, so we don't blame them for that, but you also can't expect CLG to show you any mercy in the next game.
Completely agree with that. Now RoG gonna try to catch out. Graves up top. RoG has a lot of damage right now. And he's going to cut across and completely miss out on where Graves is. And, oh, almost.
Wow, so it actually did the damage, but Graves was already back.
Whew. Now that is just luck. That is just pure luck. Well, Shyvana now has a wit's end. Quite the beef ball right now. That's high damage, 8 assists, and with Wit's End, she's going to be able to melt anybody that dares to fight her. While Cassiopeia opting to go for some survivability with Gunblade, Hextech Revolver. Gonna be built into Will the Ancients later on, gonna benefit her entire team. Will the Ancients, one of the best items in the game, just incredible. Works with absolutely every spell in the game, I think, except true damage, but I'm not too sure on that one. And CLG gonna go for the dragon. Cassie defending. Cassie is gonna defend them out. Keep them busy. Does TD know this? They do. They're making their way over. How low is Baron?
Val, third card. Looks like I should be able to take it here. Good ult for Val, surviving the time. Here comes the team play. Damage on the Nintendo. He should fall pretty quickly here. Paradoxical will go next. Wow, both from Saint there. Double kill on Shyvana. And the rest of TD is just going to have to run away here. Looks like Big Fat LP will catch Zig there.
Now that is a commanding victory. And surrender vote goes in. TD surrenders. CLG takes it 2-0.
2-0 and great play from them.
Flawless. Almost flawless.
Yeah, I mean, impressive. They didn't have any DCs this time, and they really dominated that game. We haven't seen a whole lot of CLG since they got back from Korea, but if that shows what they learned there, they may be the team to beat in this event.